Hey guys, how's it going? Chris here, getting you another video. First of all, I wanted to apologize for not having updated any videos in the last few months. Life has been crazy, got a new job, it's been really demanding, so I haven't really had the time to put forth to birds this year. And in fact, I've downsized quite a bit just to make sure I'm not overwhelming myself and still being able to care for the birds. I don't think I could ever 100% get rid of the birds, but I've definitely downsized quite a bit. But so hopefully I can start getting some more videos for you guys on a consistent basis. I think things are kind of settling down work-wise, and so I'm able to hopefully focus a little bit more time towards the birds and get you guys some more videos. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there, still sending messages, asking for updates, stuff like that. I really appreciate it, guys. You're awesome. And you know, if you guys still have questions or things about your birds, you know, please post it. I may not be able to respond right away to you, but hopefully I can get back to you fairly quickly and give you updates. So just kind of give you an update, you know, what's happened the last couple months. So I did have set up some of my canaries, phased out most of my Gouldian pairs. So if you look at this cage right here, I have my last Gouldian pair with 3 chicks in there that are weaning right now. So I'll probably move them out to the big flight here within a week or two. I do have 2 other baby Gouldians right here that they are weaned, so I just need to pull them out and put them in the big cage. So that's all I have for Gouldians. If you guys followed any of my previous videos, you saw that last springtime I had an accident. I'd lost quite a few birds, so I only had about 3 pairs of Gouldians to set up. And so that kind of, you know, I took a big hit as far as breeding wise goes. So, but those 3 pairs, I did get some chicks out of them. I'm trying to think. So I got 3 chicks in here, 2 chicks there. There's a couple Gouldian chicks up top there. One just flew off. There's 2 babies right there. The one's almost all the way molted out. He's gonna be a beautiful red-headed male, white breast. So there's a couple other Gouldian babies out there. I did get a blueback baby. So most likely this year I'll probably hold on to a lot of these babies and will trade them out for other bloodlines for Gouldians. Probably won't sell a whole lot this year, just to kind of boost up the breeding stock again, get some new bloodlines, that sort of thing. And so canary wise, so I do have 3 pairs of canaries. I have 2 more hens and 2 more males that are out in the flights. You can see clear over there. I got one of my males. Bring it over here, and you guys can hopefully look out and see. So I got the one male down there preening. I have a hen that's sitting up top. She's getting pretty old. She's about 4 years old or 3 years old. She's not in breeding condition, so I haven't set them up to breed. I still have them out here in the aviary. And it's still a little chilly outside too. I mean, you know, we're mid-March. Today's one of the warmer days that we've had yet this year, and I think we're at about 51 degrees. So I did pull down one of the sides of plastic out there in my aviary, but the rest of it still has plastic on it. Just because it's still getting down to about 32 degrees at night. So want to make sure we keep them warm and no issues. I'll let you take a look. So some of the baby Gouldians over there, some are colored out, some still are getting colored. The 2 that aren't quite colored out yet, those are hens. The other 2 on the end are males. I do my blueback babies up there. That's a blueback, and then a society finch in there. So just real quick, you know, just for my canaries, just give you a quick update. So this is one of my red factor canaries. So my hen, she's down here. She is a red factor. But when she molted out this winter, I did not color feed. So her feathers came back yellow, as you can see. She still got a few orange patches in there. Now the male, he did molt out, but he molted out sooner than her, and it was when I was feeding some color food, so he did molt out orange. And so I just wanted to show you guys, lots of times people, when they come and buy canaries from me, and I tell them that they're color fed, or they're an orange factor, they assume that they automatically just grow orange feathers, when that's not the case. You do have to provide some sort of a color supplement, whether that's beta carotene, carrots, strawberries. I mean, there's things that carry that color red that can help them, and they only will grow it in when they're molting. So I could give my hen some color food right now, and she's gonna stay yellow because she's not molting, she's breeding. So I do have 2 chicks in there that was their first clutch that came out. They're pretty much weaned. I'm gonna be pulling them out this week. She does have 2 more chicks. She did lay again and hatched out 2 more chicks. Nice and dirty pan. We're gonna clean out the nest pan today for them too. Once the chicks get about to that 2.5 week stage, 3 week stage, they start getting poop all around. So typically about that 3 week mark, I'll go in and clean out their nest pan, clean out all the poop, kind of give them a fresh pan in there just to keep it clean, you know, from bacteria or possible infections or anything like that. So, but yeah, so she's got those 2 chicks there, and I'll probably let her go for a 3rd round. We'll see what happens. I do have a pair of my lipochrome factors, or lipochrome canaries in here. So I'm trying to think. So I did originally set her up with my male that's out there preening his feathers. And she did lay twice actually, and the eggs were infertile. So that male, he is about 3 years old, so he should still be good for breeding. I think he wasn't quite ready, and she was ready, and so I think that's one of the reasons why he wasn't fertile. This guy's been singing up a storm. I actually just put him in yesterday with her, and she's been showing a lot of attention, and he's been singing his heart out down here at the bottom of the cage to her. So I'm hoping she'll take to him, and within a week or 2 we'll get some eggs, and hopefully he'll be fertile and we'll be okay there. So show you the Gouldian pair down here. So my male is split to blue black. He's the white breast there. The hen was a possible split to blue black. So these guys they've had what, 6 babies this year for me. All of them have been greenback. All 3 of these babies are greenback. So I don't think that she's split to blue. I think it's probably safe to say. I mean, it's still not 100%. You know, there is that small chance that she's a split to blue back, but I'm kind of ruling it out. She did give chicks to me last year. All of them were greenback, and then all 6 this year were greenback. So I'm probably gonna say that she's not split to blue back. So, but they still got some great babies. All of them will be redhead. Some could be white, some could be purple breast. She is split to white breast. So then down here we got another pair of our red mosaic canaries. That's the male right there. Then we have our hen right here. She's sitting on 4 eggs. One of the 4 eggs are fertile. This is her first time laying, so she's about a week into it, a little over a week into sitting. So we'll let her hatch out the baby, and hopefully it'll hatch out and everything will go well, and we can get a chick going there. So sometimes when they lay their first clutch, you know, she started laying about a day or 2 after I put them together. She was itching to breed. So I think that's why those first few eggs weren't fertile, and then her last one that she laid was fertile. So we'll see what happens. That's about it. I mean, I only have 3 pairs of canaries, and then I do have 2 males and 2 females that are out in my flight, but the hens aren't ready. They're not showing a whole lot of signs. And to be honest with you, with my work schedule and stuff like that, I didn't really put them on a true lighting schedule. And so those other hens, you know, it's my fault that they didn't come into breeding condition. I didn't quite have the lighting schedule set up appropriately. And so I wasn't able to get all of my canaries to come into breeding mode at the same time. So, but I mean, it is what it is right now, and you know, life goes on, and I'm grateful that these guys got some chicks for me, and she's got a fertile egg, and hopefully when she lays again, we can get some fertile chicks out of them as well. So yeah, I think, you know, it's kind of where we're at. It's been a really cold and wet winter for us this year. We've had a lot of snow this year, and you know, multiple days on end that have been well below freezing throughout the year. So I still have my heaters in here set up. They are on a thermostat, so they only turn on when it gets below a certain temperature. And then I did keep the flights open this year. I did put plastic on the outside ones, but we'll open it up here and let you guys take a look out. There's some of those little babies there. A couple of my society finches. So my red rumps, these big parakeets out here, red rump parakeets, they're getting ready to breed with it warming up here. So I'm going to be putting some big nest boxes out here for them here, and I probably should do it this week, really, because they're starting to push each other around and get ready to nest. But they've been really fun. You know, they've been good to all the other finches that have been out here, so that's really good. I'm grateful for that. But if you guys got any questions, or you know, anything that you'd like me to highlight or talk about with you, please let me know. Like I said, I'm gonna try and be better at getting more videos uploaded for you guys, kind of keep the progress going, and hopefully you guys will be able to see these two canaries hatching out some eggs, and we'll talk about some of the babies and breeding canaries. We'll let these guys do a third round as well, and kind of keep you in the loop there also. And as for the Gouldians, I'm done. I've taken all the nest boxes out. I'll be putting all the adults and the babies out in the flights and letting them color out. I will be keeping most of the babies, like I said earlier. I do have a couple breeders that have already, you know, paid for some of the babies, so they will take some of them, but I'll be keeping the rest. So if you guys got any questions or comments or anything that you would like me to talk about, please let me know. We'll let you take a peek out here for the end of the video. Please let me know. You know, I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope these videos are educational for you guys, and if there's something that you'd like me to talk more about or touch on, drop a comment below, like the video, share it with your friends, let them all know about it. I have tried to search YouTube quite a bit to find videos of this sort that are a little bit more educational and kind of a one-on-one basis, and they're far and few in between. And so hopefully these videos help some of you guys out there and just enjoy birds and get to know them a little bit better. So I appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.